Getting a kid to put down the iPad and pick up a book can be difficult, but it's important to their future in making the grades in the classroom. Lenore St. John, Children's Services Coordinator at the Tulsa County Library, has brought us the books that will keep our little ones' noses buried in those books this school year. And it's important not to make them bury their noses, right? It's to get them excited about reading.
It's so important to find something that they're interested in reading. Reading can be so much fun, especially when we have our elementary schoolers that are just getting into reading. We brought some beginning to read books that are for those kindergarten and first grade levels, and that's when you can start that love for reading so that they can be lifelong learners.
Right.
And we have Fancy Nancy, which is a great draw for our girls. I love Fancy Nancy because she uses a lot of great vocabulary. She goes on great adventures, and it's part of a series, so they can, if they like that book, they can then read other Fancy Nancy books as well.
That's
and
cute.
Of course, Mo Willems is one of my favorites. He was here last year, and Piggy and Elephant are perfect for beginning readers. They are so funny. I mean, as an adult, I laugh, and it's great.
What age beginning reading, like?
It's about kindergarten, first grade.
Okay.
If you can see inside, it's pretty small text, and it's not a lot of words. But
that's good for me, too.
They are hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
Excellent. And I love finding books for my kids, but one of the things is when I'm excited about a book, but they may not be excited about it, and then all of a sudden they're like, I want to read Captain Underpants.
There is nothing wrong with Captain Underpants.
I know, it's genius.
Captain Underpants by Dave Pilkey. He also writes Ricky Ricotta, Mighty Robot. And he is a great draw for our struggling boy readers because he is hilarious. He writes about, you know, tinkle trousers and all kinds of stuff. So it is really funny.
Yes.
And that's one thing that is great to get an incentive to get your children excited about reading is finding something that they will think is funny.
And you know, I have to say something about this book, and because when I first started reading Captain Underpants with my kids, one of the things is it's written from the kids' point of view.
Yes.
So the spelling is off sometimes in their thing, and their grammar isn't great. But my first thought was like, that's not good. I don't want them to read that.
Right.
But it's so clever and it's artistic, and my son has books where he's drawing these because of Captain Underpants.
Yeah, a lot of
Dave Pilkey, good job.
Even though some of the misspellings, you can also look and see, you know, what can we do to make it correct, find the mistakes, and getting them excited is the most important part. If they love reading, then you can definitely sneak in some nonfiction in there and other stuff.
And I didn't know he had a whole other line here. This looks like for maybe a little older kid, maybe?
You know, it's still around the same age level. It's just a different series. And the great thing about series books is if they do like Captain Underpants and they've read all of those, then they can go on to Ricky Ricotta. Ricky
Ricotta. Now, these are classics.
Yes.
Now, did you read these growing up?
You know, I did not read those growing up, but they are classics. And Jack and Annie go on adventures, and this is the Magic Tree House series, and kids love them. They are a little bit older, but they are still really popular, and they go on all kinds of adventures.
Excellent. And kids can't put these down.
No.
They can't put them down. Well, this is great. And you'll have help. If parents want to go in and they have a new reader, a kindergarten reader, and they say, hey, I saw that I broke my trunk. What else can I do with my child? You guys will help, right?
That is what the library is for. These are some really popular titles, but finding something that is special just for your child is what the library, I mean, that's what we're here for. You can ask us questions, and we can do a reader's advisory and find out what kids like and kind of suggest
Lenore, let me ask about ebooks. Do you have ebooks for younger readers, and is that a good thing?
We actually do. There's a lot of research out there saying that a lot of struggling readers might be more apt to read an ebook because they're less intimidated by the length of the book. So,
oh, that's interesting.
So we do have a lot of books available. There are some picture books on Overdrive, but there also are some chapter books for our elementary school readers as well.
Excellent. Well, I love what you do for the families here in Green Country, and libraries are tough things right now. I know with technology how easy it is, but as a parent, you know there's nothing like going to the library with your kids and seeing them excited about Captain Underpants. It's really exciting.
Yeah, we have a lot of great resources out there, so come visit us at any library.
Thanks, Lenore St. John. The Martin Regional Library is located near 26th and Garnett. You know, they also have a story time room. There's castles and a moat for the young reader and your family.